Hey there, you are going to be Cancer. Hey Cancer, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. So try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, of course, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. You're going to hear some noise in the background, seeing as I'm in the big city right now. All right, we'll try to balance that out as best we can when it's absolutely necessary. Okay, so this is your 2021 May deep dive. Let's find out what your theme is for this May. This May, dismay. Dismay? Let's find out. Ancestors, what do we got for Cancer overall, May 2021? The ancestors say this. Okay. So we got an Ace of Air, Ace of Swords energy, truth, facts. All right. Calling forth supportive energy where we need to call it forth. All right. Because it's not going to come forth till you call it forth. All right. Fantastic. So let's crack that open and find out what that's all about. Sitting on your perch, paying attention. Paying close attention. What about it? Aha, the cosmic cops. Okay, perhaps the cops are paying attention. Okay, emotional connection. All right, there might be some setting of boundaries, some firm beliefs, also paying attention. Very interesting. Okay. Well, someone needs to put in some interpretive effort. Somebody has a sense of what's going on, but there's still a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done in their understanding. All right, something may be a riddle, it may be confusing, but follow your instincts on this one and make sure to put in that interpretive muscle, or somebody needs to do that. Okay, let's see here. We've got an abundant future and or a legacy and or an inheritance. Okay, we're emotionally connected, quite possibly to an emperor figure who fell from his perch. Okay, I'm going to push this Ace of Air off camera. All right, just so we can have some space. Fantastic. Okay, great. Okay, so somebody may have, they want to say something, but they don't know what to say. They don't know how to put it into words. They want to say something, they don't know how to put it into words. Someone perhaps was pregnant, got pregnant. For some reason, this calls for a boundary. Okay? Some sort of Queen of Wands energy there with the pregnant lady there. Okay? Okay. So somebody you were emotionally connected to made war, or you're having a war with this person. They slipped from their perch, or they didn't meet their obligations. But perhaps you have empathy toward them. You still love them, that sort of thing. Or they still love you, depending on who I'm talking to. There's been a loss, but not defeat. There may need to be a healing conversation. But there is loss here. But perhaps you were confused, or someone was confused about what that loss meant. And now there's a need to become clear and clear the air to have mutual benefit, peace, a healing exchange for the mutual benefit of both parties. Now let's find out about this boundary, about this firm belief system, and about this paying attention. To see behind the veil right there. Yeah. Perhaps somebody is trying to figure out how someone else is holding their shit together, or how someone else is the master of their emotions, their fiery emotions. hmm Or if this is all one person, perhaps this person threw up some boundaries because they can see behind the mask, right, that people wear. And they're holding their emotions in check because of that. Like they see what it is. I need to just set this boundary. It's real simple, right? Okay, cool. Right, okay. So, due to some sort of legacy, inheritance, pregnant lady, child, yeah, child, child, someone has to face their fears now of the future, face their fears of their destiny, face their fears about what destiny holds for them. Yeah, third party energy. Due to some sort of, hot sexual entanglement and deception, there was great heartbreak and disappointment, which is why I'm going to go ahead and guess the boundary is up so firmly. And someone was able to see what it was. And I guess they're being able to see, excuse me, they're being able to see is what gives them the power. I'm going to go ahead with the word power to control their fiery emotions. Like this person, by having this third party energy or this child or whatever this thing was, um, it kind of makes it easier to control your fiery emotions, your fiery passion. Or perhaps somebody had to put this delicious fiery passion away. They had to put it away because it was being mismanaged through someone's neglect or abuse. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to leave that there and let's move on to the siren and see what she has for us. Secrets of the deep, empathy, emotional connection. What about it? It's sending a big message. Justice. Are we in court? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, but either way, this is an issue of justice and balancing the scales. Okay, I guess empathy does that in this particular situation. Yes, emperor figure, empress figure. Check that out. Okay, yeah, and the ancestors are presiding over this case. Somebody has to, there's an empress energy firmly rooted in her love for God and God's love for her. And the ancestors are bringing the energy of understanding the worth and meaning of your actions. So again, justice, this is the judgment card in my deck. Okay, so somebody is being decided upon by the universe, it appears. There may have been a message from court, a message from the legal system, a message of legal nature, or a message of cosmic legal nature. A message has been received or sent. It's huge and it's moving. Perhaps it's activating someone's empathy. Okay? Or because of someone's empathy, they're sending a message because it's the right thing to do. It's the just thing to do. All right? Because also in the justice card in my deck, we are going over the broken experiences, the turmoil of the past, basically putting our heart on the scale with the feather. And then here, the ancestors are here to judge it. Okay, so someone is in need of meeting their obligations, and the Empress is on her throne until such time as those obligations are met. All right, so let's talk about war. Huh, good God, y'all. All right, we've got a King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Made war and took all these actions. I get a sensation that someone did the most and it was all for nothing. It came to nothing. It was, pointless. because ultimately another uh, approach has to be employed. The obligations have to be met, the end, case closed, and empathy is the way. Empathy is the way. All right, fantastic. So let's talk about this confusing riddle energy here, where we need to put in the interpretive effort. Okay, I see. We have to do the right thing because the Knight of Wands energy is no bueno. It is not sustainable. Okay, it is not sustainable. Doing the divine and right action, pursuing your passion, vigorously pursuing your passion, and the need for interpretive effort. So somebody got something wrong. They thought they were doing the right thing. They were confused about what the right thing to do was, or they were confused about what they passionately wanted. Okay? Which is a little bit strange, but I guess within the realm of possibility. In terms of this healing conversation, this is a requirement for someone to face their demons, to transcend their emotions, whether that be lust, fear, whatever, in order to get the mercy of safe passage. This conversation, this mutually beneficial exchange must take place. It must take place. So if someone is not sure what to say, they better figure it out quick, okay? Because it must take place, apparently. All right, so in terms of this loss, aha, it's from the Queen of Swords had to cut somebody's head off because they were the devil. That's why. They were the devil or possessed by the devil, possessed by the spirit of greed, anger, whatever, lust, or they were on drugs. It doesn't say drugs, but, it could be drugs, that sort of thing. Well, the Queen of Swords saw, again, what needed to be done. She saw that something was the devil, and she cut the head off promptly right here. Cut that off promptly. So it's a loss, but it's not defeat. Perhaps someone thought they were defeated by this, but they didn't realize that they needed to just clearly see the devil was involved and to remove it. And things could be well after that, mutually beneficial. So that's May. All right. So I don't know if that's the past. If it is the past, that means you need to reflect on that. If it is the present, you see what it is. All right. And if it is the future, good on you. Okay. Good on you. May you figure it all out. All right. Fantastic. Cancer. If you need a personal get in contact with me, I am here for it. Tag the video and meet me at the email with the detail. All right. And if you want some more deep ass readings where we see that, yeah, they fell from their perch, but they were confused, you see, because they didn't realize that they was dealing with the Empress and with justice. And justice will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Make some comments. And pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom and continue to discriminate wisely. And I'll see you again here soon, Cancer, behind the black veil.